Fox 10 News investigative reporter Brendan Kirby back with us for another COVID benefits session. And Brendan, a viewer says she's been on a payment plan with the IRS. We've had this question before. She wants to know if she can delay those payments.
Yeah, well, the answer is she can delay those payments, and that goes back to moves that the IRS made in March to ease the pain of the coronavirus. I think everyone's probably aware that the tax filing deadline was pushed back from April 15th to July 15th, and not only that, but the payment deadline was delayed until July 15th as well. So if you owe money from your 2019 tax return, you can hold on to it for a few more months. But that also applies to folks who have installment plans with the tax man from prior years. Under the new rules, collection will be suspended from April 1st to July 15th for anyone paying old tax debts. The IRS also promises not to put any installment agreement in default during that time and will work with you to set up a new installment agreement. Now, one thing to keep in mind, though, interest will continue to accrue on the debt. So if you can afford to pay it, it's probably in your interest to do so.
Absolutely. Okay, Brendan, what about student loans? Any help for people in that particular category?
Yes, that was part of the CARES Act that passed back in March as well. From March 13th until September 30th, the interest rate will be 0 for most student loans. This includes defaulted and non-defaulted direct loans, defaulted and non-defaulted FFEL program loans, and federal Perkins loans. Any payments that you do make to your student loans during this period will be applied to principal once all of the interest prior to March 13th is paid. You won't have to make student loan payments during this time, and if you are set up for an auto debit program, you've probably already noticed that those debits have automatically stopped. One final thing, if you made a payment after the President signed the CARES Act, you can receive a refund if you want to, and if you want one, you should contact your loan servicer.
All right, Brendan Kirby, thanks so much. Brendan will be back with us at Fox 10 News or during Fox 10 News at 9. However, if you have a question you haven't heard just yet and you want it answered, email Brendan directly at brendan.kirby@fox10tv.com.